on Twitch. Hi, Josh.
Hey, Tressa, you
How are
ready?
you? I am not. Let's do it.
Yeah, you are. You are not. You are. You're not.
I am just not mentally.
What do we need to do to get psyched?
I need the next season to come out immediately, and then I will be fine. All of them at once, because if you make me sit through one at a time, I'm going to lose my mind.
Mm.
Let's clap it in. Ow, ow.
On fire tonight!
Ow! Bow, bow, bow.
It's on fire tonight with Josh and Tressa.
He's Josh.
And she's Tressa.
That's right, everybody.
What's going on? Welcome. We're here to talk about Our Flag Means Death, Season 1, Episode 9. We're going to spoil it. So if you haven't seen it, go out and get it. Now you're back.
Welcome back, everybody.
Bing, bang, boom.
What?
I don't know.
Okay. Do we know the name of this episode? Did it have a name? Oh, I know. It was Act of Grace.
Act of Grace.
We start off. Crew's getting interrogated by the English Navy.
And everybody's denying everything.
He pulls out the cat flag and he's like, does this look familiar? It's like, Frenchie's like, yeah, it looks badass. Yep.
That's pretty great.
Yeah. Pete didn't even really know that piracy was going on that ship. He had no idea.
A great denial.
Yeah. Then they interrogate Steed and Josh, you're gonna have to help me out here.
Okay, so Steed kind of freaks out when he sees Chauncey because Chauncey is the twin brother of Nigel who died. It's not really exactly like Steed actually killed him, but he did die at his hand.
It was more manslaughter than murder.
Yeah, so Steed has been seeing visions of Nigel with a sword going through his face ever since his death. And so seeing Chauncey is super alarming. But he's like, oh, shit, Chauncey, what's going on? I forgot that you guys were brothers. I mean, brothers.
How is he doing? Oh my God, it's been so long. You guys were the most fun when we were kids. So fun.
Meanwhile, out on deck, Lucius and Frenchie and Black Pete and Roach are like trying to figure out how to get rid of the journal that has all of the evidence of Steed's piracy and piratical deeds.
Yeah, Pete's like, honey, what's wrong? Why are you holding yourself like that? You have a tummy ache?
No, I've got the journal. We'll throw it overboard. I can't get to throw it overboard. I'm trapped here.
You know what? It's fine because Frenchie's going to take care of it.
Yeah, Frenchie's like, oh, I was born to do this kind of thing. No problem whatsoever.
Roach, he's going to make a distraction by slapping some English dude, and they're all going to follow him until they don't. And Frenchie is going to run away and then trip immediately. And then everyone sees the book.
Yeah, he trips artfully.
Is that an artful Dodger joke?
No, he's just very he's horrible at this.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And the Navy doesn't even give a shit. Like no one on deck takes notice except for one random dude who's like, "Oi, what's that?" Casually picks it up and starts reading from it.
It's fanfic. It's fanfic.
Yeah, that Frenchie's great defense of the book itself is I'm just such a huge fan of Steed. I make up my own fan fiction about him, all completely invented.
Yeah. And the intro to the book is just about how true it is and very real. Chauncey gets a hold of it and he starts reading it to Steed. And he's like, this is crazy. I know this is all fake because Ed just fucking confessed to everything.
Right.
Hmm.
Blackbeard is like, yeah, I did it. And they're like, so how'd you do it? I stabbed him. Where'd you stab? Everywhere. I don't know. I don't keep track of that kind of thing.
Well, why would you?
I stab guys all the time.
It's like what I do. And the very idea of Ed going down for that, Steed cannot deal with it. So he's like, nope, 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 I did it. I did it. I did it.
Yeah, he has. So like it washes over him. One, that Ed is willing to take the bullet for him. And
Right.
two, the fact that this guy and his brother, and before them, his dad, like all called him a lily-hearted little rich boy. And he was like, fuck that. I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm going to face the music. And he confesses.
Now we're on the deck and they're doing aiming practice.
Right, at like a bag of flour.
Yeah.
And Steve does not have his cool about him.
No, he does not. Because, I mean, as far as they know, they're both going to die through firing squad, but they're going to let Ed go because Izzy sold him out,
Yeah.
which means he gets.
He made a deal.
Yeah, that's what
he
it
was
is.
like, I will get you Steed Bonnet. The deal is you release Edward Teach back to my hands. Back to my hands.
Oh,
Captain Izzy Hands.
you mean Iggy?
Iggy.
And then it's like, don't worry about it. I'll get us out of this. It's fine. And Steve's like, no, it's fine. I need to die. I need to like face the music.
I need to. And then he's blindfolded, crying, I don't want to die. Fair enough. I'd be crying too.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
Ed punches Izzy, and Izzy is like, motherfucker, I'm loyal.
Yeah.
I was down from day one and I never stopped being down. I'm loyal to my captain, and that's you.
He don't give a fuck. Ed does not care.
I mean, he's not unmoved by that. But
okay.
I mean, listen, right?
Yeah.
Like he doesn't want Steed to die, and he doesn't like that Izzy sold Steed out. But a little part of him has to respect the loyalty, I think.
I don't know. I think he's just fucking done because the loyalty was like he sold his soul to the English Navy, basically. How can a pirate respect someone who sold somebody else out to the English Navy, to any Navy? I didn't get any sort of like, thank you for respecting me thing. I got like, fuck you, Izzy.
Well, he didn't keep hitting him.
I mean, yeah.
He relented immediately.
That's true.
So then he calls for an act of grace.
That's the name of the episode.
Yeah, and also it's what the king has decreed, that if a pirate will renounce their piracy and pledge service to the crown, all will be forgiven. And so Steed is like, what? Who? What? Yeah, act of grace. Me too.
What
me
he
too.
said.
We'll
Yep,
take
yep.
2 acts of grace, please.
But it doesn't apply to Steed because he's not a real pirate.
Yeah, Chauncey's like, this is horseshit. He belongs to my world, not yours.
Oh, yeah. Well, what about when he stole that plant from those two guys?
Yeah, Lucius
What's up?
reads directly from the journal to prove that Steed is a pirate.
And they still have the plant, and it is thriving.
Yes. So the tiny vessel that they boarded, it was just like a fishing skiff.
Yeah. It was a rowboat.
Yeah. The Navy stands against the Admiral because the Admiral wants to execute Steed regardless.
Yeah.
And they're all like, no, nope, hold on a second. If we get Blackbeard to renounce piracy, we'll all be rich and famous. The king will honor us. Like we'll be dining with the king. This will be amazing.
Yeah. Blackbeard, that's like the biggest get. So they have to sign this contract.
Yeah. And it's got some fine print. And
so many different size fonts.
It's more than 1 page long. It's 2 pages long.
It's like the big font pulls you in, but the little font is where they get you.
That's where they get you.
Mm-hmm.
So basically it says you renounce piracy and you promise to do 10 years of service. 10 human years?
That is correct.
And Ed has to sign too.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's no good. We need you both.
And Izzy is not happy about it. Now we go to the Royal Privateering Academy for Wayward Seamen. Is that a real place? Is that a real thing?
Because it should be. Like, how
busy is it going to be? How many wayward seamen could there possibly be?
All right, so just like quick historical note, a pirate does pirate stuff. A privateer does exactly the same stuff, but with a like royal note from whatever monarch of whatever nation they serve. So in this case, England, you're going to do piracy, but for us. So you're going to board French and Spanish and Portuguese ships, and whatever you take like is confiscated for the crown.
I mean, it doesn't sound so terrible.
I mean, it's a little bit like, you know, you still get to live the way you want to live, but, you know, it's like a mafia boss saying like, you got to kick it up the line.
And we've all been through that. Am I right?
Oh, big time, big time.
Yeah, yeah. So they're in line and Steve's like, so what's the plan? How are we going to escape? And it's like, meh, let's just see how it goes.
So they issue him as like official privateer boots and scratchy blanket.
Yeah.
And tell him, wait a minute, it says here, Stede Bonnet was declared dead.
Months ago.
Well, I mean, it's a very common name.
Wife is Mary.
Oh, that's an odd coincidence.
What's her name?
Yeah, that's her name.
Oh,
and
boy.
Then, so Steed is contemplating his lot when Ed rears his face and truly rears
his naked face.
He's shaved his beard and it feels weird. It's cold from here to here. And Steed's like, oh my God, we can't. What are we doing? We got to get out of here. He's like, I don't know. I mean, once you give over to it, I mean, look at me. I'm folding things. And he's literally just been folding socks the whole scene, which is hilarious. He goes back to folding socks and he's fine with it.
How many socks does he have?
Yes, they gave him a few pairs.
Quite a few, if you ask me.
Meanwhile,
Steve
on
leaves
the boat.
upset. Okay, yes.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No. Meanwhile, on the boat, it is now Izzy's revenge.
Yeah, Captain Hands. But wee John thinks that Izzy's revenge sounds like an intestinal condition.
He's
so
not
everybody
wrong.
snickers.
Hee hee. And then we cut to Steed on the beach, thinking
No,
about,
no. Is he at the
yeah,
beach? Oh,
yeah,
you're
he's
right.
at the
You're right.
beach, thinking about what used to be.
Ruminating about his marriage and his kids.
Yep.
And Ed comes up and he's like, you know what? That idea about, you had said, like, let's get out of here. The fake heads idea.
It
That's
wasn't
kind of
bad.
fun. That's a fun idea.
Hmm. Kind of nice to take a load off, not worry about being Blackbeard the pirate. And now you know what? I want to do what makes Ed happy.
Yeah. And you know what makes Ed happy? His steed.
Ah, of course it does.
And they kiss.
Ah, no gay baiting here. It's just gay, and I love it.
And Steed says, Ed makes Steed happy too.
God, I love it. God damn it. So it's like, all right, I got a plan. We're going to escape. Here's the plan. You think up some new names,
Yeah,
make
cool
them cool.
ones.
I'll be back.
Yeah. We need new names, new backstories, everything. We'll run away to China. We leave at dawn.
Back to the crew on the Revenge. They're all planning mutiny now because why wouldn't they? Izzy
Right.
sucks.
100% in favor of mutiny, zero
Yeah.
against.
They want Alawande to be the captain.
And he's like, no, guys, it's not for me. I'm not meant to be a captain. And they're like, oh, it's decided then. The
Yeah,
best captains are the ones that don't want to do it.
that's right.
Captain, captain, captain.
Back at the barracks, I guess, Ed's like, okay, see that guy at the doorway? He's going to lead you to this place and you're going to do this stuff in a couple hours. So get some sleep. I'm going to go steal a boat. And he's like, okay, all right. He goes to sleep and he wakes up with a gun in his face.
Chauncey has been drinking and thinking and drinking and thinking. And he marches him outside. He's about to shoot him.
Why these boys?
Yeah.
These Chauncey and Nigel boys. These.
It's great. And the moment he's about to get revenge for killing his twin brother,
he runs towards him.
Chauncey trips.
What happens next?
Shoots himself. And
in
he
the
lays
same
there
eye.
Dead.
In the same eye that his brother stabbed his own head in.
Whoopsie doodle.
Oh, you stupid idiots. So
Ed,
Steed freaks the fuck out and leaves. Okay, go.
Meanwhile, Ed is on the pier waiting for Steed.
Yeah, he gets there because Steve's supposed to already be there. He's like, well, it's fine. I'll wait. It's fine. It's
Paces
fine.
back and forth. He lays down.
Time passes.
We see that dawn is breaking.
Mm-hmm.
The sun is coming up.
Yeah.
The Velvet Underground song, Perfect Day, starts playing.
Yep.
As Ed rows alone.
He gives up and leaves.
Yeah.
They've got Izzy all tied up and they're just about to throw him overboard because they're officially mutinied.
Yeah, even Black Pete endorses this mutiny. He's like, I never officially
signed on.
Yeah, I never totally like I didn't agree to being first mate, so technically
they don't have to mutiny against me. I'm on their side. And right when he's about to go overboard, Ed jumps up on the deck from his little boat.
Yeah, they're all like, oh my God, his beard's gone.
What happened to his beard? He's like, Izzy, I'll take a tea in my room.
Yeah, so they don't throw Izzy overboard.
Which they still could have.
No, Izzy's got to bring Ed his tea.
Well, so, he's not the only one who can bring tea, Josh.
Well, but he told Izzy.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Next scene, Steed walks through the door of his house.
His
And
manor house, and his
yeah,
wife is entertaining a whole tea party of ladies.
that's right. He's home.
I have returned. And she is shaking like a leaf on a
And
tree.
there. This episode is one of my favorites and the one I hate the most. All in one.
Oh, because there's like tenderness. So you love it and you hate it for that one reason.
No, I
Oh,
love it because it's so tender and sweet and they kiss and it's so nice and they're going to run away together. And then Steed fucks it all up and I hate it.
well, but he's trying to face the music, like by accepting the blame for Nigel's death. Like that's just one thing he has to atone for. He also abandoned his family.
Yeah, he did. Move on. Who cares?
Leave them abandoned.
They know they're abandoned. You can't re-abandon them.
Well, no, it looks like he is I mean, well, I don't know. Whatever it is, he's trying to make amends.
She doesn't want him to. She never liked him either. What? This is
Well, no,
stupid
but
and
she
I hate
did want
it.
to make the best of it with him.
Did
You
she
know, they
want to do
both
that?
wanted to make the
Or
best of it, but they had different
did they
ideas about what that meant.
did they want to make the best of it? Or did they realize they had to make the best of it? He left. They could have made the best of that. And they
Well, I guess in whatever way she was doing that without him, right?
there's only one more episode, right?
Yeah.
So mad at this show.
Come on. We had Fleetwood Mac and Velvet Underground.
Oh,
That's a
wait
nice
till you hear
little
the
mix.
closing song next week. It's
How
so good.
how dare you?
Oops. Yeah, I just don't want to talk about it anymore.
Oh, I hope it's Pirate Love
It is not.
by
Nope.
New York Dolls.
It is not.
Hmm. By the Heartbreakers.
Yep, that's the one. You got it, bro. So yeah, I don't know. What, Josh, what would you do if you were captured by pirates and act for the act of grace?
Wait, what do you mean? So you're
I
saying
don't know, just interpret it however it sounded to you because it barely came out of my mouth.
all right, so like if you're captured by pirates, like you're captured by
I'm
pirate.
sorry. I'm sorry. I meant the army. I mean,
Oh, okay.
Navy. Jesus Christ.
The Air Force.
Yeah, the Marines. Yes.
All right, so if Mexican federales were to board my pirate ship
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I asked for an act of grace, I guess I would be a member of the federales from then on, but like doing my
Could be
pirate
like,
business, right? Like that's how it works, isn't it?
I sure. You could be like a double agent and like, right? And you could like sell drugs and then bust people and take their drugs and then sell those. It'd be cool.
I think that if you were a seafaring drug dealer, you would want to just like stay in the ports, because if you're out at sea, like it's very few and far between your customers.
Well, maybe you have a really stupid crew that you sell to.
Excellent point. I wonder
Thank you.
what kind of stuff these guys were strung out on back in the day.
Opium.
Maybe if it was available, but I have to think that it was probably scarce.
I've never heard of that drug. What's that like?
You're silly. You're a silly goose.
Shut up.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that like these, I mean, like our assumption is pirates would drink rum all day given the opportunity and get wasted on everything else in the world given the opportunity, because like, you know, we have sort of like a rock star idea of pirates,
Right,
like they're all Keith Richards.
right. As Johnny Depp has proven, yes.
Right.
Hmm.
Johnny Depp was apparently trying, uh was he trying to be Keith Richards as that character?
Yeah.
I remember reading an interview where for his character in Sleepy Hollow, he was trying to do his best Angela Lansbury, which is hilarious. She's the best.
That sounds like bullshit, and I love it. I never saw that movie, so I couldn't say.
I mean, I saw it back then.
Right.
I tried to watch the new Wednesday show.
Hmm.
I got like, I started it. I'm like a few minutes into it. I'm like, this doesn't look that good, but I'm going to give it a shot because even if it like starts off a little rough, maybe it gets good. And I got to the point in the opening credits where it says directed by Tim Burton, and I shut it right
Click.
off. That is, I shall go no further.
Yeah, I haven't even looked into it. It doesn't. The black and white, that's it for me. I don't want any others.
Well, I don't want to be like someone who can't enjoy things. So it bums me out that I clearly am.
Clearly. Did
Yeah.
you watch the Sabrina the Teenage Witch reboot?
No, I didn't. I think I started it and didn't get anywhere with it. Did you watch it? Is it good?
I watched most of it. And I don't know if I would say it's good, but it kept my attention. I enjoyed it for a bit, but I haven't
Um,
finished it, so I don't know.
I really like that actress. She was
Mhm.
on Mad Men. She was the daughter on Mad Men. She's really
Mhm.
like
Yeah, the show about people that wear suits and smoke. I remember.
anyway, she's very talented. So maybe I should check out Sabrina. Maybe I should
Hmm.
maybe I should get over my fucking self and watch Wednesday
Seriously,
too.
for
Maybe I
real,
should stop
dude.
being such a hater.
Yeah, maybe you
Like, what the
should.
fuck is my problem?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Maybe you just need to watch Buffy all over again from the beginning.
That show's great when it's great and terrible when it's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same with Angel.
Oh, yeah, especially with Angel.
Great when
Ooh.
it's great, terrible when it's terrible.
Agree.
I am not sure if I can watch either of those shows in a post Me Too era, unfortunately.
Yikes.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I can vibe on that level. I'd like to. I don't want to be a hater. I want to enjoy things.
Yeah, you need to get over yourself and
I
your
do
Me
need to get over
Too-ness.
myself. And, you know, what does that mean? What
I
does that
don't,
mean?
I don't know.
All right, we're
Stop
gonna have to
having
cut a lot of this shit
opinions.
out. We got to cut all this shit out. All of this is a bring down. We're cutting out Wednesday, all that shit.
This was like a 20-minute episode, so I'm just trying to get you to talk because this
I
episode
think that's
for me.
fine. Short ones are good.
It's just about how much it bums me the fuck out. See you next time. What?
Um, all right, wait, hold on a second. We get to like slap on something good to like end on a high note.
Oh fuck, we gotta think of something good. Ooh.
So wait, you're trying to tell me that they don't use Pirate Love as the ending song? That is like such a good choice. Well, whatever. I guess I'll wait until
It's a
I
little bit
actually
on the
watch it.
nose, don't you think? Do you think they would be that much like, oh, get it, you guys? Nudge, nudge, ha
You're
ha ha
right. You're
ha.
right. You're right. You're right. That would
You're too
be
clever.
maybe appropriate for a trailer for a second season if there were to be one or something like that.
There is.
Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe. There is going to be one, though. They're shooting it right now.
Ooh.
To be out in spring.
Fantastical.
I can't. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So, boy, I think that's all the time we have for today, Josh.
Guys, this has been Pirate Radio on Fire Tonight with Josh and Tressa.
We're the Smoldering Pirates. You can check it out. Check us out every weekday on. I got nothing.
Yeah. Tune in next time. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Yeah, we'll leave it there. Wait, where's this one?